Hey everyone, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I am setting up my bullet journal Christmas spreads for 2022. These are just going to be a couple Christmas spread ideas for your bullet journal that are super simple and easy to achieve. I'm using my Micron and some tombows for this. Let's just get right into it. So for the first spread I'm doing for my Christmas section of my bullet journal is the countdown to Christmas, which I like to do every year. And for this year, I am making 25 Christmas lights to color in one every single day leading up to Christmas. This spread definitely is not necessary, and sometimes I do forget to color it in, but I really think it ends up looking super cute and it really gets me excited for the holiday season. My next Christmas spread is definitely a must-have for me, and it is my gift list and wish list. When I've made these spreads in the past, I kind of turn it into a two-page spread, so I'd have a gift list on one side and a wish list on the other. But if you're running out of space in your bullet journal like me, it totally works fine to have it both on one page. So at the top, these are gifts I am giving, and at the bottom, these are gifts I would like to receive. For my gift list, I have broken it up into 3 different columns. The first column all the way to the left is where I'm going to put the name of the people I am buying the gift for. The middle column is the gift that I am going to get them, and the last column all the way to the right is the price of the gift. My wish list is set up a little bit similarly, but the wish list I know is for me, so I'm not going to put the name. I just have the gift that I want to receive and also the price of it. This setup is super simple, and I added in some color here and there, but I would highly recommend this for the holiday season because it really keeps you organized. These next 2 spreads are my playlist, my Christmas playlist actually, and my Christmas watch list. To me, these are definitely not a necessity in my bullet journal. I actually did not do them last year. They're just more fun to make and more fun to look at than actually using. And this one was definitely more fun to make than the last time I made this spread in 2020, because before I just printed all these things out on regular printer paper and glued them all in with a glue stick, which took a lot of time. But this time I actually printed all of these out on sticker paper, and my sister made these down to size in Photoshop, so I know all the albums are the same size and all the movies are the same size. I also made 12 rectangles on my playlist and 12 rectangles on my movies. I just sketched them out with my pencil, and I am going over the rectangles on my playlist with my Tombow dual brush pen on the smaller side in N15. My pictures for the playlist are only 3 dot grid spaces up and 3 dot grid spaces across, so that way I have room for like a pause sign, a rewind sign, a move forward sign. I'm not entirely sure if that's what you call them, but that is what I end up adding on my playlist spread, as well as some music notes at the bottom. For my Christmas watch list, I'm doing something similar. I am going to have 4 movies across and 3 movies down to have a total of 12 movies. And then I make a film reel at the bottom. I really wish I went back and did the black border around the movies. I think it would have tied the playlist and the movie watch list together more. But honestly, I was so tired after filming this whole video. I'm pretty sure I filmed a video before this. So I ended up just leaving them. But either way, I think it looks great. And I really love how these 2 spreads turned out. And by the way, some of my favorite albums to listen to during the Christmas time is the Pentatonic's Christmas. I really love Kelly Clarkson's Christmas album, as well as Taylor Swift's Christmas album, and the Glee Volume 2 is my absolute favorite. Also for movies, I really love to watch the Santa Claus movies. I think those are my absolute favorite Christmas movies, next to Home Alone as well. And also Daddy's Home too, because my boyfriend was an extra in that movie. So I always make it a point to watch Daddy's Home 2 every Christmas just to see him in the background. And I do have to give a shout out to Elf, which we watched that many times over the course of December. For the last spread in my Christmas section of my bullet journal, I am doing a Christmas bucket list. Unfortunately, I thought my camera was recording the other side and it totally was not, so you get to see me fill in the whole right side of my bucket list right now. You definitely could make a Christmas bucket list just a list style format, but for my bucket lists, I typically like to write it in a cool font and also add in some images. I just think it ties the whole thing together and it's also pretty to look at, although it might not be as practical as just making a list. On my Christmas bucket list this year, I have baked Christmas cookies, finished my Christmas watch list that you saw on the previous page, wear Christmas pajamas, have a Christmas Eve party, drink hot chocolate, build a gingerbread house, go ice skating, and for the last one, decorate my Christmas tree. Please comment down below if you have a Christmas bucket list or a winter bucket list. What is on your spread for this year? We are now entering the final flip through portion of today's video, and I want to encourage you all to comment down below a Christmas tree emoji if you made it to the end, and also if you were inspired by any of these spreads to make in your own bullet journal. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe while you're here. Also, don't forget to check out my bullet journal Instagram at Creative Minds Coffee Grinds, and also my bullet journal TikTok, which is at Creative Mind Coffee Grinds without the S. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!